Alright guys, so we have two things to check out. I'm very sick today, so I am going to try and make it short and sweet and simple, but with quality content for you guys as always. So this first clip is of a stalker with a new texture for the infection. Alright guys, so the second thing to check out today, which is really cool in my opinion, is actually on the Trello boards again. So actually about an hour ago they updated it. I haven't even seen this stuff till now. So they have Rex and Aurora and a pass on data bank categories, all this stuff. But pretty much the big thing that I noticed is right here, joined Transfuser and Centrifuge prototype. So if we click on this, there's actually a link here. So if we go click on DNA Sandbox, this comes up. So we've all seen the Transfuser before. It's been spawnable in the game for a while, but they never really confirmed if it was going to be in the game or not. So we have a long description here. I'm not going to be able to read all this, so if you guys want to go ahead and pause the video right now so you can read it, please do. There's a lot of information here. Pretty much what it is you can extract DNA from every animal and you can get a buff or like a perk. And as of right now, I think it says that it will last for 10 seconds, and so you'll get either like glowing, night vision, something to that kind of sort of like power up from each animal that you extract the DNA from. And there is a clip I will show you guys as well. Alright guys, so in this clip here we can see there's the transfuser and it's filling up with different types of DNA. They're each colored differently and coded differently. You can only have one power-up at a time. However, from reading the article, if one lasts for like 10 seconds and you put one in at 7 seconds, then you will have two for that brief amount of time while the effect wears off. So there is a brief time where you can have two power-ups, but as of right now it's looking like you are only going to be able to have one. But even so, it is pretty impressive. And here we can see the different type of power-ups there are. There is regen, glow, jumper, heat resist, inertialess, light sensitive, sonar, shell, air bladder, friendliness, grow, stickiness, and speed. So I know the light sensitive is basically you have night vision. I would assume the shell is like damage resistance. Glow, you can see like it glows around you so you can see better as well. Regen is health. Most of them are pretty obvious. The jumper one would be interesting, and the stickiness, maybe like ores stick to you. But yeah, so that is the clip. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that small little clip there. The guidelines here, it says like anything rabbit race size or smaller can't really damage you, heal you, or be used for DNA sample, but it sounds like that's going to change because of the spreadsheet that we will cover very shortly here. But some of the comments here is I like Rusty's idea where it's one perk at a time and you can switch when you use another one. However, I can understand why you don't want to have one for every single fish. This guy came up with a really good idea. He says temporary buffs seem unrewarding. Maybe a single perk available at a time. The transfuser can grant one perk at a time, and a gene therapy machine in bases can grant another. And it doesn't make sense for a creature to be too small for a DNA sample when we can get a DNA sample from a trace of hair right now. I like the direction that this is going, but DNA changes shouldn't be temporary. Making potions should be where this goes, only if it is in addition to lasting changes. We came to this planet to adapt to it, hopefully for more than 60 seconds at a time. So, some good points he said there. It would be cool if you could just pick one perk and then have that perk, indefinitely until you change. But we'll see how the developers go with it. It'll be really cool either way. It's a really huge change for the game, in my opinion. Either way. So, and then we have the spreadsheet here. I already have it open. It basically tells you what DNA does what. So I will briefly go over this again. Pause the video if you would want to read this in further detail. So like reefback DNA has growth. One thing I did forget to mention is you can actually inject the creature eggs with this. So like if you have a stalker egg and you inject reefback DNA into it, it will automatically grow instantly. So there is that as well. Reinforced body for depth protection. That's pretty interesting. Regenerates, I believe that should be health. Stalker DNA is shiny. Draw shiny as blimps. Creature attracted to shiny. So it's just very basic stuff. Fire skin. Skin burns red. Can burn things and catch them on fire. So is that like the heat knife where you cook them automatically? That'd be pretty cool. Fart gas for the gasopod. Create stinky acid cloud behind you. Player carpet bombs creatures that won't leave him alone. Player farting nonstop. Creatures fleeing the area. Interesting. So yeah, there's a bunch of this. Go ahead, like I said, pause the video if you want to read it. So, yeah, I came out today, was checking Trello just to see everything that was new and they were working on, and this popped up, and I was like, holy crap, they're actually doing it. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the centrifuge, it does mention it somewhere in here. I don't remember where. It's probably in here somewhere. But basically, you take the DNA samples to the centrifuge and then do whatever scientific stuff you're going to do with those samples there. That's in a base. So, I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see future Subnautica content, please subscribe so that way you guys can see that. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.